play nerd. I play nerd.
Get those wonderful toys.
Snoochie Boochies, everyone. Welcome to another toy unboxing and review. This time we got the Jakks Pacific, the Simpsons 5-inch line, Marge and Maggie Simpson. These are the last two I need to complete the Simpsons family, so let's take a quick look at the packaging, which is going to be pretty plain, so we'll go through it pretty quickly. There's the front with Bart and Homer, Simpsons logo. Top, you got the two that are in this packaging, Marge and Maggie. On the side, you got Lisa going crazy because she needs braces. Then you got a picture of the figures. Here, you got a picture of the figures with Snowball number 2. You see other figures in the line. You got Homer at bat. There's Marge and Maggie. There's good old Milhouse Van Hoon. And there's Lenny. At the bottom, you got some shit there. See, pretty plain. That's why they're able to keep this figure series pretty cheap. So let's open up Marge and Maggie Simpson. Here are Marge and Maggie out of the box. Let's take a quick look at them. First, off Marge with her big ass hair. She does seem pretty top heavy. You pick her up. Face wise, she looks good. On her hair though, kind of quick note that it does feel like there are two segments to her hair. There's a line that goes right across here. It goes all the way around her head, or her hair, her extended hair. So kind of weird, but not really anything that's going to be going to pose any problems. Looks just like what you need it to look like. She's got her red pearls. She's got her green dress. She's got her red shoes. She's got a slit on her dress, so kind of gives her a little more room to move her legs. Articulation wise, arms go back and forth, up and down, biceps swivel, elbow, wrist, turn, and go up and down. Her head goes all the way around. Waist, I don't think there's any. She probably has upskirter. She does have knee and leg articulation, but once again, it's restricted by her dress. And then her feet, they turn and they go move up and down. They do move up and down. Good job. Now let's go to Maggie, who's wearing a onesie. Her head, articulation wise, her head goes all the way around. Arms go up and down and out to the side. No wrist articulation. She is not showing any feet or legs because her onesie is covering it up, but she does have articulation here in the front, so you could have her onesie trailing in the back, you could have it trailing on the side, you could have it trailing, oops, I should probably show that on camera, she's short, so you could have her onesie trailing in the back, on the side, on the other side, or in the front, so you can kind of make her look like she's moving in different directions, which is pretty cool to have. I'll probably have it going in the back so she's moving forward. Looking at Maggie's figure, or the figure details, got the pacifier in there, got her bow tie, her eyes look good, her little spiky hair. Now, once again, not a whole lot to this design because that's just the way the Simpsons characters are. And that's it, really. Now, can we make Marge hold her? Let's try it. Hold your baby, Marge. She can hold her because she stays standing. And she's standing while holding her baby. Good mother. Here are the 5-inch line, Marge and Maggie, next to the 2.5-inch line, Marge and Maggie. Glad I have both the scale versions because I like to have different types of representations for these Simpsons characters. And for the 5-inch line, I definitely wanted to get the entire family, even though I'm not sure if I'm getting all of the characters. Now, one thing to note is that both on the 5-inch line and on the 2.5-inch line, the scaling is a little bit off between the kids and the adults, where the kids seem a lot bigger than they should be compared to the adults. You can tell by the size of their heads. Look at this ginormous melons on Maggie compared to Marge. Now, what I've seen some people do is that they pair up Maggie's smaller version, her 2.5-inch line, with Marge's larger version, her 5-inch line. So let's do that. Let's see if she holds her. I'd say that works pretty damn well if you want to do that. That is probably the perfect scale. If I can get her to hold my Marge, hold your baby, your smaller baby. Yep. Can she stand while doing it? Yep, she can. So it does look a lot better, in my opinion, scale-wise. But there are the other kids, and the 2.5-inch line kids don't really work well with the 5-inch adults. If you just wanted Marge and Maggie, I'd say you can pair up the 5-inch line Marge with the 2.5-inch line Maggie. But I'll keep them scaled together with how they're intended to be. Even though the kids are going to be a little bit larger scale than the adults, I'm still okay with that. I very recently completed my collection of 5-inch Simpsons family members in their normal clothes. So here they are, all 5 of them: Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie Simpson. As you can tell, they look pretty cool. However, scale-wise, the kids feel like they're on a different scale than the adults. So kind of a bummer, but it's a pretty cheap action figure line to collect at $13 each. Not a big loss there. I'm still unsure if I'm gonna be collecting the entire 5-inch line. I'll probably get all the kids just because I feel like they're pretty damn cool to have all together. But as far as the adults go, I'd love to get all the adults. I may do it still, but I'm still unsure. I'll get all of the 3-inch line ones. If you want to see how the 3-inch lines compare, the 3-inch line kids compare to the adults, here's a 3-inch line Lisa, way too small for the 5-inch line adults. So we're gonna have to do with what they gave us here, even though they're a little bit out of scale. And that's gonna do it for this toy unboxing and review of the Simpsons 5-inch line Marge and Maggie from Jakks Pacific. These two are awesome to get together at $13 a figure. In this case, you get 2 figures for $13, although you don't get any other accessories, which really are not needed for Marge and Maggie. This is a great pickup for the Simpsons fan. Great to display, great to complete your Simpsons family, great for that 90s nostalgia. Smell you later.